Have you ever wondered, what if Microsoft never actually published their OS, MS-DOS? How would everything change? Well, first, let's do some history, shall we? Microsoft was approached by IBM after having created multiple languages, with one of their biggest being BASIC. IBM asked Microsoft for a reference for an operating system to go with a project codenamed Chess. Microsoft had originally referred Digital Research, owned by Gary Kildall. Digital Research had created an operating system that had currently been on multiple major computers called CP/M. When IBM went to meet with Kildall, Kildall had actually been on a flight to a meeting. IBM met with Dorothy McEwen, Gary's wife. The company refused to sign the disclosure agreement, so IBM had returned to Microsoft with the news. Bill Gates had decided to showcase their own QDOS operating system, which at the time was very sloppy. So much so that QDOS actually stands for Quick and Dirty Operating System. The original contract was for $430,000. Instead of asking for royalty fees, Microsoft stipulated that they wanted the ability to sell their new OS to other companies as well. So, what would have happened if Gary Kildall had been given a presentation to IBM and signed their contract? Microsoft would not have been able to have its big chance to release their own operating system to the world. How would that change things? In 2001, Bill Gates showcased Windows' first PC tablet. This was a groundbreaking advance for portable computation. Because of its showcase, many other companies such as Acer, Compaq, Fujitsu, and Toshiba would announce their plans to start making tablets of their own the following year. While the PC tablet was not a huge success, it was the jumpstart the industry needed to keep progressing tablets. If Steve Jobs hadn't gotten so fed up with a Microsoft employee telling him how great the tablet was, then Jobs would never have made one out of spite like he had with the first iPad. What about PC and Xbox gaming? Microsoft would not be what it is today without the Windows operating system driving it. It would probably never have even existed. The Asian console market would completely run half the gaming industry, since the few American consoles, like Atari, had died. You basically have Nintendo for the family and nostalgic games, and then PlayStation for more advanced games with no competition. Going back to PC gaming, what would have happened? Would Apple have stepped up to make a console or advanced its operating system for gaming? Linux would definitely have been a strong leader for PC gaming. Low-level programming would already have its own version of Vulkan. With Linux gaming on the rise, Steam would only get more and more popular, seeing as how they even now cater to Linux gaming as best they can. Glorious gaming would only become more glorious. What's to be said about the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation? The foundation currently donates between $3 and $5 billion a year to different charities. The total as of March 31st, 2015 has reached $42.9 billion. And they still continue to donate large sums to charity each year. Where would AIDS research in most of Africa be without the charity of the Gates family? They surely would not hold the money they do without Microsoft. Clearly, the world would be a very strange and different place without Microsoft. It's all thanks to Gary Kildall being in the right, wrong place at the right time.